Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hello. Hi everyone. So today we're going to be talking about Nigerians living abroad. Our brothers, our sister that lives in diaspora. We want to talk about why do they lie? Why do they lie to their brothers in Africa? Why do they lie to their sisters in Africa? Why do they tell them things that in reality in Western world here, those things they doesn't even exist? So I'm aware now that people used to say this period is era of JAPA. Everybody wants to come and resident abroad, which is good, but there are a lot of things you people need to know about coming abroad to come and resident here. You want to come here, you want to leave your good job, because some of you have good job in Nigeria, in every part of Africa. Some of you are doing well there. Some of you have gotten your wife, your children, your good job, your house. You have also your families, member that lives around you. You are comfortable there. But just because of you have a brother or sister abroad who calls you time to time, you be like asking, oh, my brother, you are looking nice, you are looking cute. What is the secret? They will be like, oh, I'm enjoying, it's abroad weather, it's abroad this, it's abroad that. But now, you that you are in Africa, you have your job, you have what you are doing, a lot of things is going on already in your life. You sit down sometimes, you say, oh, let me also pack up what I'm doing. Let me go abroad. It's a time now. This period, everybody the jackpot. Okay, make me too jackpot. But I want you to know that life is not easy down here. The way you people think, life is not easy abroad. So if you want to come, whoever that wants to come, that feel, okay, I want to leave Nigeria, I want to leave Ghana, I'm a Senegalese, I want to leave my place. I'm from any part of Africa you want to relocate to Europe for. From, okay, it's fine. But you need to know that when you come in to Europe here, you're going to face certain problem of documents, accommodation, work, because some of your brother or sister you are running to that you want to come and meet that are in diaspora, they are not even working. Some of them are beggars. They don't have their documents. What they do to survive now, they beg on the street. Some of them push truck. They have this thing we call trolley here. When these white people go and buy some stuff from supermarkets, so they help them, they assist them. We call them in Nigeria alaru. Like when you go to Idumota, you want to go and do shopping, you have a lot of load with you. You see some people, they will come and say, do you want to carry that load? Let me help you to carry it. So that at the end of the day, you give them maybe some little money like that. People do it also here abroad. They do that here. Some of these people that you see, they squeeze out money from their pocket, they send that money down to Africa. They do it, they give those money because they love to give. They do it because they know how they left their family, they know how they left Africa, they know their people are suffering. So they are making all these sacrifices just to help, not because they have. No. Some of these people don't even have documents yet. Some people are in Western world here. They have been here for 15 years, 20 years, 18 years. They don't even have documents. They borrowed documents that they are using to work. So, and when you borrow documents here to work, you'll be paying some percentage to the owner of the documents. Now, you're going to pay for your house rent. you are going to pay your water bill, you are going to pay your gas bill, you are going to pay maybe your phone, your Wi-Fi, you pay for transportation, your bus ticket, you pay for that. You have to pay this and pay that. So at the end of the day, what will be remaining with you? What will be remaining with you is not even enough that to carry on with. Some people, even after running all these expenses, before the month they will receive another salary, even the money is finished. Sometimes they borrow from friends just to survive till the following month. And some people receive salaries here, they receive every week. So sometimes when you receive this salary in that week, after 3, 4, 5 days, because you have paid for, because sometimes in some houses you pay weekly. So when you get this your weekly salary, you pay for your house, you pay other expenses out of the money, so you don't even have anything left. Maybe the little one you are having is just something that you take to buy maybe food stuff, buy some food stuff like that, just to have something in the house to eat. But in the midst of all these things, when they call you guys in Africa, they will tell you, oh, I'm fine, everything is okay with me. And don't be deceived by social media, Instagram, pictures, videos. It's okay, anybody could get dressed and make up and look nice, then put the picture. You'll be like, oh, wow, she's enjoying. People are suffering here. It's not easy. You have to walk and walk and walk and walk. Sometimes you walk. When you get this salary, you can't even boast of anything, because everything goes for bill, rent, feeding, transportation, fuel, car insurance, life insurance. Some people that have mortgage also, if it is mortgage, you're going to pay mortgage, taxes are there. So a lot of things to pay. So if you have something you are doing in Nigeria, or you have your own house in Nigeria, it doesn't worth it. You say, okay, let me sell it, let me come here. Then when you come to, abroad here, that's your brother that is telling you that you are wasting time in Nigeria, you better come abroad. When you call your brother's phone number from the airport, they won't pick your call. You're going to be stranded. Your sister that is telling you, become here, everything is fine. When you come to Europe, don't worry, I'm going to accommodate you. Everything will be fine. I will get you a job. I will get you a document. I will get you this. They will not pick your call. The little thing they are giving you now, because they are giving you those little things because you are in Africa, they understand that you people are suffering there. So they want to help. It's obvious. They want to help. They feel like, oh, this is my sister, this is my brother. If I'm in any little, in any position, any little thing that I have, let me get across and give to them, because, because of love that they have. But once you come in, you are in. So they don't longer see you. Now they see you like, oh, since you have come, okay, you are welcome. This is a hustling ground. You have to also go and hustle. You have to go and look for way how you going to solve your own problem. You have to go and you have to move around and just find your way. That sister won't be there for you. That brother won't be there for you. Imagine you have quit your job in Nigeria or in Ghana, in wherever you are coming from. Now your brother that you intended to come and meet, you intended to come and meet your brother, that your brother won't be there. And in Western world, there people don't accommodate. People don't accommodate. Okay, in Nigeria now, my sister can have accommodation problem. I will be like, okay, you can come and put up with me. Then as time goes on, you go and sell to yourself. But in Western world, yeah, it doesn't work like that. Because some of these houses are government houses, and they give you condition, you have to stay there, only you and your wife and your children. And some houses that are private landlord, they will tell you, if it is you and your family, okay, wife, children, or husband, wife, children, okay. They don't want extra people in the house. That is why when you want to rent a house here in Western World, they will ask you, how many of you is renting the place? If you write it that it's you, your wife and children, they assume it's a family house. So they expected you to stay there with your family alone. If it is government houses, when they give you that place, you fill a form, everything, then they already know how many numbers of people that are supposed to live inside that apartment. So when you put other people, your neighbors, the white people around you, or even any neighbor, anybody around you, might go and tell council. They might just pick up their phone and call police, just to inform police that there is too much people in your house, in your apartment. And if they do that, you are going to be in a serious trouble, because maybe even this person you are trying to accommodate doesn't even have documents. Maybe this person is even immigrant, illegal immigrant, because when you come in with a visa, after your visa is expired, police sees you like illegal immigrant. So if anybody accommodates you, if police have to come into the picture, then that person that accommodates you is still going to be in trouble. They might give that person some fine, some money, some money like that. Say, okay, for this, you have break the rules. You are not supposed to accommodate somebody in your apartment without letting the government know. And the person you are even accommodating, government is not aware of the person, because that person itself is an illegal immigrant. So if you don't take time, you are going to be in a serious mess. So that is why people are being careful. Oh, my sister doesn't want to accommodate me. No, your sister might want to accommodate you, but because of the condition of where your sister is living, the situation of how your sister is living, she might not be able to accommodate you. Your brother wants to accommodate you, yes, but because of the situation, your brother might not even be able to, give you that helping hand as you think or as you wish. So these are some of the problems in Western world here. But when they call home, it's obvious nobody wants to look like a failure. So you don't expect someone to call and start telling you, oh, I've not eaten since morning. Oh, I'm owing rent now. My landlord have taken me to court. Oh, my car insurance is expired. Now I'm going to my work with bus. I'm going now with public transport. In Western world, here in diaspora, here, people park their car and use buses to get to their work. If your car insurance is expired, you can't drive. You have to park the vehicle and be going to your work, with public transport until you are able to pay for the insurance paper. Then when you pay the insurance, then you can start driving. Sometimes people are in that situation. But when you call them or they call you in Africa, they will never tell you that. Sometimes Western world here, people say, this one they are saying NEPA took lights in Nigeria. Yes, NEPA can take light here also. People stay sometimes here in darkness. And let me tell you how. Here you buy your light. So when you buy it, if the money finishes in the card, then automatically your light will go off. Until you go and put in money again, then the thing will switch on again. Gas, the same thing. You might be using your gas. If your money is finished or you are owing, they will cut it off. Water, the same thing. Water, the same thing. It happens. Now, Western world here, we have this thing, gas for eating of the house. If you don't pay for it, they are going to cut it off. They are going to cut it off. Then when they cut it off, then you are, you start feeling cold. Start feeling cold. People cry. They say, oh, the rich also cry. Yeah. Diaspora people, sometimes they cry. Sometimes they are like, oh my God, when will all this problem be over? Sometimes some of them feel like giving up. Sometimes some of them will be like, okay, let me, if only I can have up to so amount of money, let me even go back home. What am I doing here? Let me go back home. This suffering is too much. I think I better go to Nigeria or any part of Africa to stay. Why are you not asking people, rich people in Nigeria that is coming from Africa? Why are you not asking them? Why are they not staying? They come in, they do their shopping, they go back. They come in, some of them come and put their kids in school, they pay for it and they go back. Some of them come on summer holiday, they come and do some nice shopping, they go back. Some of them come with their money, they lodge in hotel, they go and get a very nice sightseeing, they go back. Why do you think they don't want to stay? They don't want to stay because they've seen in and out of abroad. They know life abroad is tedious, it's difficult. So it's a lot of sacrifice. You have to make a lot of sacrifice before you can base abroad. Those sacrifices you cannot make in Africa, you are going to make it when you come to Western world here. Because nobody borrows each other money. Here, no. If you have any problem, you are on your own. Nobody cares. In Africa now, you have maybe little problem of money. You can run to your friends. They will be like, okay, borrow me. Then after, when 1 month end, I will give you. But in Western world here, it doesn't work like that. You have to, as in your money for hand, back for grand. That is it. People don't joke with their money in Western world here because since it's so difficult, that money is not easy to come by. You have to work and work. Sometimes, some of this money they send to Africa. Let me tell you, sometimes they send money to Africa. Then that money they send to Africa, some of this money is money that they have saved bit by bit, bit by bit. That is why when they gather it together, they send it home in bulk. So when you receive it, it's a bulk money. You'll be like, oh, my sister is nice, my uncle is nice, my sister, my brother, this. No. Then you start thinking, I think this money is easy to make, dear. This money is easier. My sister, look at how much she sent. Look at, my sister is building a house. My brother is building a house. Look at how powerful the house is. Look at a very big project that they have. Hello? Hello? That big project that they have is a borrowed money. In Western world here, when you are working, you are eligible to borrow. You work it to any bank. If you're working, they look at your status. If you receive reasonable amount of salary and they check if your salary is coming in every month or weekly, they know that you have a stable job, a stable something doing, a stable job. You know, they can borrow you money. Then when you borrow this money, then some of them send this money to Africa. Mommy, daddy, help me to buy a land. They start the project. They are doing it. These are borrowed money. Now, practically, that's your brother or sister or your uncle that borrowed this money from bank in diaspora here is paying it monthly to bank. Is because it's a debt. Is going to pay the money. So sometimes when this money comes to Africa, they will be like, she's very rich. When I beg her to give me money the last month, she said she doesn't have money. But now that she wants to build a house, now she's sending money to build a house. She's doing a very big project. Then you go to her, when I go to her to give me money, or he said he doesn't have. He doesn't have because he borrowed the other money that he sent home for the project, which is paying it. And nobody would like to go and borrow money that they for example, you borrowed money, you want to use that money on a reasonable something, because you know at the end of the day, this is a borrowed money. This is a money that you are paying. You are paying it back to bank. You are paying bank. So you wouldn't want to get such money and go and mismanage it, or go and use it for something that is irrelevant or something that is not important. It's obvious you want to keep the money and use it for something reasonable. So this is why sometimes when you see when they bring in money like that, they want to use it to do something symbolical. If it is a land, they want to buy it, or if it is a house project, they want to do it. Some of them will even borrow money and buy a house. They might say, okay, help me to look for one portable bungalow. They pay it off straight away. Then you'll be in Nigeria screaming, my brother have bought a house. My sister got 4 houses. But they are paying those money to bank. And this is why when some of them come home to Nigeria or to any part of Africa, then you run to them, my sister is back, my brother is back. Let me go and get some things from him or her. Then you might even come, you are disappointed. Because sometimes when you come around, even the little they came with to Africa, they will still be, managing it. They don't want the money to finish. You will see them managing it. When you say money, they say, wait, they want to do 1 or 2 calculations before they spend. Because before they leave here, to come home, they have already a budget. They have that budget that, okay, this, for example, if it is 2,000 pounds they are coming with, they already have a program. This 1,000 pounds, this is what I want to use it for. This 300 pounds, I want to use it to pay for my hotel. This other 200 pounds, they calculate everything. This one will go for my feeding. This one will go for my transportation in Nigeria. Maybe if I'm using Uber, Uber or taxi or whatever. Anyhow, they calculate all these things. They have it. It's a budget. It's a budget. So when they come in, you can't see them spending extravagant. Whatever they are spending, they are thinking. They are calculating. Because this is hard-earned money. Anybody that comes around that starts throwing money around, that tells you, I'm from abroad, I'm from Germany, I'm from Italy, I'm from Spain, I'm from UK, that person is not doing a legit work. Whoever that is doing a legit work knows that life is hard, things are difficult. That person, whenever they want to spend that money, they think very wise. They don't spend it anyhow. They don't spend it anyhow. They think every penny, every penny, they calculate it one after the other before they bring it out. Because they won't come down to come and use their money, add them money that they gathered in years and put together and come home. Then trickle of an eye, then you come around and come and follow them to lavish the money. No, because they don't lavish money. Even them that came home, they don't, they don't lavish money. They don't. Whatever they are doing, they calculate it. And because they don't want to go out of their budget. Because there is always a budget. They put budget. Anything, they put it as a budget. This is what I budget for this trip. This is what I budget for this month. This is what I budget for the week. Even when money they want to use for their children is a budget. They already know. Even the kids know that, this is what daddy will give me for this week. I'm going to school for my feeding for 1 week. The children knows this is what my dad is giving me. They know. They don't, no. They don't do like that, because once you start behaving like that, living your life like that, you stand the risk of being in Europe for or UK here, or US or Canada. You can be there for donkey years. You won't have anything to show. If you don't make these sacrifices, if you don't try to, if you don't try to manage, you can't have anything to show. Because the way the Western world designed the life, The standard of life here is so expensive. Very, very expensive lifestyle. Everything are so expensive. There's nothing that is free in Western world. No way. People don't joke with their money. You know, in Nigeria, you can be walking on the street to use. I remember when I was young, sometimes you are walking along the road, along the street, to see money on the floor. You don't see money on the floor in Western world here. No way. Diaspora, where? Because who will throw that money away? Because everybody, people are conscious of every of their penny. A penny, people, they are so conscious. They don't want, because so make that money in the first place is not easy. To save it is not easy. So that is why when people come around to Africa, somebody say, okay, thief, go and attack them. Go and see whether maybe you can harass them and get some money from them. They end up, most cases, killing them for nothing. Because when you kidnap them, for example, you say, okay, give me money. He doesn't have money. If he's a man now, you say, yeah, call your wife. By the time he call his wife will say, ah, darling, there's no money. He will be saying, okay, go and rally around, go and beg friends, go and meet pastor, our church pastor, go and meet our friends, go and do this, go and... You will be like, but this person is coming from abroad. I expected immediately as I expected them to transfer this money as soon as possible. But it doesn't work that way. That is why some of these people, when they come to Nigeria, even some are even scared to come to Nigeria. To go to Ghana, to go to Senegal, every part of Africa now, diaspora people now, they are scared. Because they are like, oh, I might go home, they might kidnap me thinking I'm rich. I might not have that money to give them, they might kill me. This is the reason some of them don't, as of recently, people don't like coming home. It's people that have mind that's okay, let me go, let me risk it, let me go. Some people, if they don't actually have something very, very important, something very, very reasonable, they don't come. Because they are scared. Nobody wants to be in that situation where you are in Nigeria, when somebody knocks your door, you are scared. Diaspora people now, sometimes when they go home, they have their own house. They don't want to stay there. They go and lodge in hotel because they are scared. Some of them have houses, but they cannot go there and stay. They say, oh, I might be here now. People think I'm rich. They come and, harass me and kidnap me, hoping to get something from me, hoping, to squeeze out any little thing. If I can't afford to give it to them, I might end up that they kill me. You understand? That is why they always go and lodge in hotels sometimes. Sometimes when they lodge at the hotel, it's not because they are lodging at that hotel because they are so rich. No. Sometimes because they are scared, because of security, they go to hotel. Not because they are so rich. Oh, my brother is in hotel. Ah, my sister is in 5-star hotel. Oh, my uncle is around. He is lodging in one big hotel. No, not because he's in that hotel because he's rich. He's in that hotel sometimes because of security. So let us know all these facts. Some people, when you are in Africa now, they will call you, they will start boasting, All is audio money, audio car. People in Western world here, sometimes they go and rent car. They rent car, they go and snap picture with someone else's car that they rented. They put the picture on Instagram, on Facebook. Some of these people go to their friend. The house is not even where they are living. It's their own friend house. You will see them, they do a small video clip there or snap some pictures there, put it on their profile, send it on to their Instagram page or share it on Facebook. Then you'll be like, oh my God. Oh my God. Western world, yeah, people rent clothes. When they want to go to party, they go and rent clothes. Very nice suit, jewelries, they rent it. When they finish using it, they return it, You see them, some of them keep changing. You see different clothes, go jewelries. Some of these things are costume. They rent it. People rent car, they rent clothes, they rent shoes, they rent things here. If you are the type of person that live that type of life, they don't care. They rent it, they use it, they pay. Then, so you can't be in Africa and be carried away because somebody is dressing very fine or somebody is changing, putting different cars, pictures of different cars, on Facebook or on Twitter or Instagram. No. Take your time, relax yourself. If you have something reasonable doing, stay in Africa, any part of the world, and be doing it. If you think it's not okay, you want to come and try your luck, you can come. If you want to come and try your luck, I'm not saying who wants to travel should not travel, but just know that even the Western world here, you are coming, the Europe, you are coming, the UK, you are coming, you are still coming here to come and start struggling. You are still coming here to come and start hustling. If you sit at home, money won't come and knock your door. You still have to be on the streets, struggling to work, And some people will be like, but then why are you people there? If you say there is not good, but you people are there, you've been there now for years, then why is the other person there for years? Sometimes people stays for years because some of these people already have husband, some already have wife, some already have kids. They have to raise their kids. So the kids are going to school. So they will be like, okay, they will start be like, okay, since my kids are going to school, let me leave them to be doing, to be going for their education. Let me just be managing this little thing I'm doing. You understand? And for the fact that some left Nigeria or any part of Africa for a very long time, so it becomes like something like a shame. How can you go home after 10, 15 years? You don't have anything reasonable or something tangible. You can't go. Who does that? You can't go. You can't go. That is why you see people 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, 40 years, 45 years. They can't come home because they knows Nigeria or any part of Africa that they came out from. Time is already far spent. Some of their friends are now lawyers, some are doctors, some are engineers, some are company owners, some are in politics, some are councillors, some are governor, some have become minister. You know what I mean? So you are coming home after 10, 15 years, 30 years, 25 years, and you might be saying, oh, at this point, time is fast spent. I wouldn't want to go home and look like a failure. I've been away for a very long time. Why will I go home now at this point if I didn't, acquire things that I wish for? Things that I hope to do, all the plans, all the things I planned before I came out. Why will I go back without achieving those things, those goals? Okay, I'm here. I came out from probably, I rented where I was living in Africa before I traveled to diaspora, to abroad here. Okay, why will I go home now and still go and be a tenant? Now, since I haven't gotten my own place, my own house, then I better stay here and maintain my dignity. I wouldn't want to come back home or to come down to Africa and be seen as a loser or as a failure or as somebody who have been away for a very long time that has nothing whatsoever to show. For some of you that might be asking questions, why are they not coming back? If there is not okay for them, why do they still keep living there? Why living there when you know there is not good? When you know you are suffering, why are you there? Abroad suffering is different from African suffering. You can be abroad here, you are still eating, going to your work, you live in a very beautiful environment, you know. So that is why it look like people in diaspora are not suffering, because you see them, they eat well, they look nice. So even whatever they tell you, you can't believe until you are here. Then you will see that everything you have to pay. You know, you have to pay. You know, people work back to back. Even some people will be like, oh, this effort that I'm putting up here in Western world, if I had known that this is how abroad is, I would have put this effort, this energy, you know, when I was in Nigeria. Some will be like, oh, the energy I'm putting here, if I had used this energy in Africa, I wouldn't have even been here. Because when you have little money in Africa, you can easily establish yourself. If I want to open a restaurant now, I can just go and rent a shop, paint the place, put a chairs, table, everything, gas, and I start up, you know. In Western world here, it's not like that. We'll go to catering school, get your certificate, go and register with government. Then when you go and register, they will come and inspect the place. They will come and do all sorts of things. Health inspectors, they will come and look the place. If it's okay, you know, you will go through all sorts of process before they can give you that license. Okay, no problem, we are okay with you, we are fine. Then go and open it. And time to time, they will be coming to check if you cook well, if everything you are cooking there, if it's okay. Maybe if it's not hygienic, if the restaurant is not that hygienic, then they will tell you, madam, sorry, you can no longer be running this restaurant because this place is not hygienic. You know, they will say at that point, close the place. Even if it is bar you want to open to be selling beer, it's the same process you go through. You have to go and get a license. You have to, you know, do one or two process before you can get that license to do it. But who wants to open a beer parlor in Africa, rent a shop, buy fridge, buy beer? Oh yeah, put table, put chair. Oh yeah, you start straight away. Nobody cares. You know. In Africa now, you can go and get vehicle. You are driving. Some self, they don't put insurance on their this thing. They are driving. You can't do that here. You can't do that here. You know, so a lot of things that people can actually do in Africa that here you can't do them because of laws. Law, you can't do those things. Because if you try to do that, you're gonna, you know, you are going to be in a serious mess. So it's better for you. You won't even do it. You won't do that. Because you know you are living, you know, when you stay for some time, you see the situation, you see the atmosphere, you know, these people, no, let me know, because it's not as if you want to go to prison, no. So you people in Africa should think very well. JAPA, errand of JAPA. If I make little money now, let me go and get a visa. Let me JAPA. Okay, JAPA is good. Come. Then when you come and join the line. You come and join the queue. If you are willing to make a lot of sacrifice, okay, no problem. Why some people have psychological problem when they come is this. They come around because they think the way people paint are brought to them. They think, oh, if they come before 1 year, 2 years, they will systemize. Hello. You might even be here 10 years, you haven't system. You are still running here, running there. It's only grace of God. If God decides to favor you. If God decide to favor you, things might go well with you, things might be easier for you, you know, you might not spend much time before God decide to visit you. Things is just kind of, you know, God decided to open little doors for you. Then you go through. You want to do this, pam, you know, you get it done. You want to do the other thing, okay, pam. God position people around you that will put you through. They will put you through. They will tell you, ah, brother, do you want to do this? Okay, don't worry. I know somebody that is in charge of that. They will help you to do it. Okay, I want to do the, okay, no problem. I will help you, brother. Let me take you there. If you are lucky to see such people, just thank your God. Or you are lucky, you have a brother abroad that's okay, let me bring you down. They process your documents, you get your document, you get your visa, you get your ticket to come down. They accommodate you, you know, bit by bit, you arrange yourself. After you go and get your own house and you start living your normal life. It's better. It's easy for you. It's because you see a favor of God. If you meet people that from day one, they don't have brother, they don't have sister, they travel down on their own with a visa. Then when that visa expires, what they go through, you will know that God has been so faithful to you. You know. Or you are a woman, you see somebody from a Western world here abroad, they travel down to Africa, they marry you, get your visa, get your court marriage done, bring you, prepare documents and give you documents. Then when you come in, they have their house already, you live with them, you know, you are there together with them as husband and wife. You don't, that means you won't know, you won't know all this stress. You won't know all this stress. So you will think things is easy. So you might even be telling people, oh, I'm enjoying here. Oh, I'm doing. No. It's because somebody brought you. Your husband brought you. It's obvious your husband must have paid those price before you come in. Or some of us that maybe your wife brought you. You are in Africa. Someone came down and said, okay, come, let me take you to Western world. Let me take you to abroad. Let me take you. They take you. That's the woman that has been here for some time that came down to Africa and, you know, prepare documents to bring you here, paid a lot of price before coming to get you. So get married to you and bring you down. But I'm talking now on a normal ground that you travel down. On a normal ground now, you travel down to, you know, to Europe, to US, to America, to Canada, to Australia, anywhere, diaspora. The road is very, very rough. Very, very rough. Very, very rough. So there is a lot of, you know, stress, a lot of energy people put in. A lot of stress and a lot of energy. People put all this energy together just to get to where they are. So any little thing anybody is doing for whoever, let us learn how to embrace ourselves and appreciate ourselves. And, you know, we appreciate ourselves and let's try sometime we pray for them, we support them with prayer that, oh, this person that has been there for so long, God, in your mercy, Tampa mercy, help this person, open door for this person, make ways for this person so that this person can go through, so that everything can be fine. You know, because if they are fine, if they are living comfortable and they are fine, they are rich, money is, you know, rolling in, why not? They will help. But people think when you are abroad, they say, oh, it's in diaspora, it's in abroad now. I beg him money, doesn't give me. It doesn't give you because it doesn't have. Because some people will be like, they are too stingy. I had some people, they like, oh, the UK people are very stingy. People in Spain, they are very stingy. The ones that are from Italy are stingy. In short, all these people are very stingy, you know, in Europe. It's only Americans. Americans are not stingy. That is what people believe. You know, that's what people say. But hello, That's not true. Excuse me. That is not true. You can see somebody from UK that will come down to Africa and throw money around. You can come across somebody in Italy, in Germany, in Spain, in Austria, in Holland, in Denmark, that will come around to Nigeria to come and throw money around. Yes. Why do they do that? They do that just to brainwash you people. Because when they come around, they throw money around, you think, oh, they are rich. Oh, when they propose to you, oh, I love you, I want to marry you, let me take you abroad, you are so happy. You will be like, oh my God, this is a dream that comes true. But my sister, when you get abroad, you see all those chicken that you were eating, chan 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 in Africa. When you come abroad, you walk back to back. All those chicken that you ate, back to back. Let me tell you people some secrets. When you come like that, before that man comes, take this money and bring this money to Africa, some of this money, they borrowed it. When they come home, they finish marriage, finish everything, spend and all that. By the time you come in, they will now explain everything to you that, oh, baby, I'm owing some debt too. I have a lot of debt with me. This money I brought home the other time, I borrowed it. They will now bring their pay slip. You will now be like, what is going on here? They will say, so this money I borrowed, I have to pay it. So as we are here now, let's be managing little, so that any little thing I give you, just manage it. Because I don't have money. If I give you, if it's not okay, then you had to eat. You can as well go and work. This is hustling ground. You can as well go and look for your own money. I don't care. You are here already, so this is the reality. By then you'll be like, Some will be like, when I was in university, my boyfriend is abroad. He always send money to me. He always give me money. Since I come to Europe now to join him, we are always having problem. He doesn't like to give me money. Hello? He doesn't like to give you money because he doesn't have. The ones he brought to Africa, he brought those ones to come and deceive you. He brought those ones to come and deceive you for you to feel like, oh, this is a dream come true. My husband is very rich. He's a young guy, cute, rich. Why not? Maybe if he didn't come down to Africa with money, maybe you will not even listen to him. Maybe you will not even date him, talk less of getting married to him. So is that money that he bring. The money that he brought when he was coming to come and use to do woto with you is the money, that's the last money that he had. So as you come back with him, you should be ready. All those chicken and all this flamboyant life that you live in Africa, when you come down, then you start knowing that 2 + 2 is not 4. You have to by then walk back to back with him to be paying those debts. This is why some of you people, when you come abroad, you run away. You don't want to stay with the men. You are like, oh, he brought me here. He wants to come and start using me as a slave. Nobody is using you as a slave. That is just the reality, because he doesn't have. And if he doesn't come home with money, you will not go out with him. Maybe you will say, what do I have to do with this crazy man, this old man, this old fool? You'll be saying all sorts of things. So they know the logic. So when they come around, they come and boast, they come and tell you, this, that. All is audio. If you have somebody that is in Africa, a young guy like you that is a graduate that is working, that have something doing, that propose to you, plan your life with that person, that man. If somebody come randomly from abroad and say, come on, ma, let me propose, let me marry, let me do this, that little money they are spending that little money, that particular moment, just to get your attention. Just to give you an impression that, oh, this person know it's okay, this person is rich. But that is not the reality. When you come down, you see the reality. And now, Western world now become like a court. Once you come in, you won't like the same thing. The same way they lie to you and you are here, when you come down, that is the same way you will be lying to others. You know? Because when your friend will now call you, you will say, oh, I'm fine. Everything is okay. How is your husband? You'll be like, oh, my husband is fine. In fact, yesterday he took me to McDonald's. The other day he took me to... Lies. Lies. Audio. Audio. Everything is audio. Audio. You yourself, you go and call your friend, you tell your friend, I bought a car now. I'm using G-Wagon now. G-Wagon, my foot. I'm using this, I'm using that. All audio. Audio. So you people should not be deceived. If you are in Nigeria, somebody calls you, start telling you this, start telling you that. Sit down and think. Sit down and think. Most of those things that they tell you in Africa, our African people in diaspora, is lies. Because they want to give you people down there impression that, oh, it is well with them, they are okay, they are doing very well. Okay, because they want to give you an impression that, okay, since you are in Africa, then their residents abroad, they are better off than you. In most cases, it's not like that. Some of you now in Africa, you are living in a 3-bedroom apartment, well furnished. Some of these people that are calling you, that you are talking to on phone, that is telling you this, that, they live in just, a room. In diaspora here, some people rent one room. Inside that one room, 2 people with two bed, 2 single bed. 2 single bed inside one room, like students. Here, there is double-decker bed. Double-decker. Like when you are in Africa, when you are in hostel, in school. Grown-up men. One will be sleeping up, the other one is sleeping down inside one room. Then when they come online, they start bragging, or when they call Africa, they start making, noise, audios. Some people don't even have car here, they don't drive. There are some people there are some people in diaspora here, 15 years. Some people have been abroad here for 20 years. They haven't drive one day. They don't even have a car. Hello? They don't even have a car. They go to their work with transport, public transport. Sometimes, if it's very important that they are going somewhere, maybe to go and do shopping, maybe food stuff, they want to buy it in large quantity, they call Uber. They call Uber. Uber will come down to the supermarket, get all those things for them, drop it in their house. Then after which, they start going with a public transport. Walk, house, walk, house, walk, house. Maybe Sunday, they go to church. Sundays, yeah, even some people don't even go to church. They have to go to work on Sunday. Some are working Sunday to Sunday. They don't have time. Sometimes when you call, they can't even pick your call because they are very busy. Because they are working back to back. Because cost of the living is very high. If you have to stay and you have to meet up all your bills, all your dues, you have to work back to back. So how do you go about that? You have to work. In diaspora, here, there's no house girl. Somebody to come and help you to do cleaning. Gate man, the driver. You are here, you drive yourself. You clean your house by yourself. Take your children to school by yourself. You going to do, because do you have money to pay somebody here to do that? You don't even have the money. You don't have the money. But you can easily get a housemaid in Nigeria, you know, in Africa, in any, you can. How much do you have to be in diaspora and employ somebody that will come and do this? That is a lot of money. Some people do that. That is, some people that are very rich do that. But I tell you, 95% or 90% of people do everything on their own. They don't have house help, cleaner, no. Some people you are calling in Africa that you are saying this person is your friend, this and that, they are in Western world here. They are not doing career work. Some of them are cleaners. Some of them are service girl. But some of you are in Africa, you have a career, you are educated, you are a graduate, you are working, you are doing your white collar job, you are lamenting, the money they are paying me is too small, I want to travel abroad. Okay, come. But hello, let me shock you. When you come to abroad, that's your certificate, you are going to keep it under your pillow. You keep it under your pillow, you go and start hustling. You might even end up being a beggar on the street with your certificate. Because once you come around, you need to, as you are coming in, you need to survive. You don't have document, you need to survive. So once you come in, you will be willing to do any odd job just to be able to feed and pay your rent and pay your bills. Maybe it's after you've, maybe years to come, if you have your document by then, you can start by then trying to systemize yourself. You can now get a nice job, can now be selecting job. Okay, I don't want to do this. Okay, this is the one I want. I don't want to do that. But initially, everybody that comes in, or else people that come maybe through their family, husband, or through wife, or through sister, brother, whatever. But on a normal ground, one-on-one, you struggle. You go through a lot of, a lot of process, a lot of things, a lot of unspeakable things, a lot of unspeakable situation that you found yourself. That sometimes you sit down, you cry, you say, oh God, why? If I know what I know now that I'm here, I wouldn't have even make any move. People cry. Some will be like, okay, Nigeria that I was even saying is not good, or Africa that I'm saying is not good. If I had known all this money that I put together to come and invest in this journey, I should have, gathered this money together, put more effort, apply more energy. Maybe things would have been better. So, don't be deceived. Errand of JAPA. Oh, but think very well. Prepare yourself. Have it in mind that if you JAPA, and you come here, you are still going to be struggling like any other person. It's not as if you jackpot. Once you jackpot and once you are here, then you start picking money on the street. No. It's not going to be like that. You're still going to be in the process, struggling, trying to put body and souls together. And for some of people, the people that will say, oh, how much? I tell him to give me money. Look at how much he's sending to me. When you come, let us see. When you come your own, and you started working, or you started struggling, you started hustling, then let us see how much you can be able to give. Because when you see how tedious the job is, and you see how difficult to make that money, my dear, before you spend a penny, £1 or €1, you think very well. Because you know those money are not easy to come by. So we have to learn and be fully informed, and we have to have this knowledge of this JAPA. I want to JAPA. Oh. It's a JAPA season. Oh. Run, oh. Run, oh. What is raining now? JAPA. I want to go to London now. I'm processing visa. JAPA. I want to go to America. Season of JAPA. JAPA, oh. You are welcome to the promised land. But buckle your trouser very well. You know, have it in mind, you are going to walk back to back. Abroad is not easy as you think. Money will not come from heaven. Manna doesn't fall here. Manna doesn't fall here. But the way diaspora people sometimes present this abroad to you people, it look like it's heaven on earth. Once you come, everything will be fine. You will be enjoying. This is the reason why they won't pick your call. When you come in now, once you land at the airport to call their line, they won't pick your call. JAPA, that JAPA end at the once you land and you are calling that, oh, it is in diaspora here. When you want to board in Africa, you call. They say, are you coming now? Okay, you are boarding. Okay, when you come now, call me. When you now calling, the phone will now be going for like JAPA. Why is uncle not picking now? Why is auntie not picking? Hello? What is going on? I spoke to this woman yesterday when we boarded. Why is she not picking? Why is he not picking? Hello? Is errand of JAPA. So your brother also have JAPA. Your sister that is not picking your call have JAPA. So if you JAPA from Africa to come down, they too will JAPA when you get to the airport. When you are calling their line, they are on JAPA errand. You know, they don't JAPA. Because it's a JAPA season. As you JAPA from Africa to come, they too that you are coming to meet, they will JAPA once you call their line. Because they have enough problem on their head already. They don't want stress. Abroad people don't want stress. They have enough stress already. They will tell you, oh, I don't want problem. I'm tired. I don't want anybody to come and start stressing me. Why do you think they make those statements? Why? They make those statements because they want to JAPA now. They too want to JAPA. They don't want problem. So, I hope I've been able to get my message across. As I said, I will keep doing these shows, you know, time to time. I will be coming out, letting people know that abroad is not as easy as you think. If you want to JAPA, you are welcome, but Be fully aware, be fully informed what is going on here, and what you are going to encounter when you come around, what you are going to see, things you will witness, you know, just the reality of Europe, of Western world. You know, if you are fully aware, even if you come down, you are fully prepared. So you can't be depressed. You can't be sad. You can't be disappointed because you are fully informed. You are aware of all this situation before you make the decision to come. Then when you come in, you are like, okay, I was aware in Africa before I come, so no problem. Let me bear it. Let me bear it till the time that God will do everything for me. Let me bear it. So I think it's better that way than to come with another picture in your mind. Then you come to the reality, you are now stressing here and there. So I think it's better. So, and I wish I will be doing more of these videos where I'm going to. So watch out for the part 2 of this video, because I will be telling you why more about why people don't accommodate in a Western world, why people don't want to even help. Yeah, I will tell you people why people don't want to help, why people don't want to accommodate, why people don't want to borrow people money and all that. So that will be in the next episode, you know. So thanks very much. Remain blessed. So please share my videos. Share this video. As you do so, God bless you. It's your girl, La Flossie TV, La Flossie Gist TV. So I will be bringing more gist, guys. So please just do me a favor by, if you come across my video, please share it, press like, follow, and as you do so, God bless you. See you soon. Bye. Bye.